So you're a philosopher?
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's your boy Richard with you on today. This is the day that the Lord has made. I will rejoice and be glad in it. Look at here, man. Keep it locked right where you got it. Don't you dare touch that down, man. We got a quick little show for you today. We're going to hit it, then we're going to quit it, make it do what it do, and get on out the way. So keep it locked and don't you dare touch that dial. It's your boy Retro with the Retro Philosophy Show on today. Holla.
So you're a philosopher?
Yes.
Good evening, good morning, good night, good day. It's your boy Retro. Thank you for pressing play.
So you're a philosopher?
Yes.
Good evening, good morning, good night, good day. It's your boy Retro. Thank you for pressing play.
Come on, somebody lift up a shout to the Lord.
So you're a philosopher?
Yes.
Yo, shout out to Retro Philosophy Show. This is your boy Sammy Bedar. So follow him. You don't know. Boom.
Once again, good morning, everybody, including Lottie Dottie. It's your boy Retro with you on today. This is the day that, he has made, and I will rejoice and be glad in it. Look at here now. You've often heard me say, if you cannot create a day, then you have no right to complain about the day. So don't let a few bad moments ruin an entire 24 hours, okay? That's a t-shirt for you. That's quotable if you understand what I'm saying here. So what we have got to do is we have got to see the good in spite of the bad and rejoice and give God the praise, the glory, and the honor because it is due unto his glorious, magnificent, mighty, matchless name. Come on, somebody. There is no other name given among men whereby we must be saved. I didn't get on here to preach, but what's in you gonna come out of you. Y'all ain't saying nothing to your boy up here on today. Look at here, man. I just got on here to just encourage you on today to trust God in your process because where you are is not your final destination. In other words, what you are experiencing is the backdrop. Come on now. You're experiencing the backdrop to the main thing. Yeah, I'll say that one more time. You are experiencing the backdrop for the main thing. God almighty. Pastor Nate, they ain't hear me on today. They ain't paying attention. They ain't paying me no never mind, brother. But good morning to you, man, all the way down there in the West Coast, making it do what it do, brother. We appreciate you for pressing play and being a part of the Retro Philosophy Show. I tell you, man, I didn't get on here to preach, man. But I tell you, when I think of the goodness of Jesus and all that is done for me, I mean, for real, my soul does cry out, hallelujah. Good morning. Good morning goes out to my cousin Jan. How you doing, girl? Let's give it up for her in the building on today. We thank you for pressing play. So check it out, man. You've got to see the good in spite of the bad. What you are experiencing is the backdrop for the main theme. And it goes a little something like this. This is going to be a quick show. You don't got to be long to be strong. It goes a little something like this. Where my DJ at? Okay, anyway. It goes a little something like this. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. Come on, somebody. The earth was without form and void, and darkness covered the deep. And it's so dramatic, and it's just, you can hear the music in the background, and you can hear the what's the voice, Hugh Heston or whatever his name was, or maybe even not Samuel Jackson, what's his name, Morgan Freeman. He got that narrator's voice. And so you have in the book of Genesis what we call the book of the beginnings. And God created the heavens and the earth and the fishes of the sea and the fowl, the birds of the air and the beast of the field, and he gave the herbs the ability to grow and so on and all of this stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days. You know what I'm saying? And on the sixth day, he created you and me. Come on, somebody. What I like about it is on the sixth day, somebody say on the sixth day. I didn't get on here to preach, but somebody done push me now. And so on the sixth day, come on, somebody. He then gets involved in and so in other words, hey, Michelle, how you doing, girl? Thank you for pressing play, being a part of the Retro Philosophy Show on today. And so in other words, he stood off in the distance and he began to speak things and things began to happen and move. But on the sixth day, come on now, he did everything on day 1, 2, 3, and 4 with day number and 5 with day number 6 in mind. Come on now. And so on the sixth day, yes, Lord, he created you and me. And there you go, James Earl Jones. That's a good one right there. Yes, sir. That narrator's voice, you know, just deep and just so profound and just captivates your ears, you know. And so he created all these things, but those things were created with day number 6 in mind. And the scripture comes to mind where it talks about, and the first shall be last, and the last shall be first. Oh, let me calm down because I'm feeling kind of God up in here on today. He's just in the studio today, you know. But real talk, you see, a lot of stuff has to be done before the main course. Yes, Lord. He said he will prepare a table for you in the presence of your enemies. Come on now. And so stop complaining about the enemies that's coming out the woodworks and coming out the closet and coming out from under the bed and coming out from over yonder. They're going to come from the east and from the west, from the north and from the south, from near and from far. But you got to bank on the fact that God is preparing a table for you, even in the presence of them enemies. So you got to smile and understand that God's got this thing in control. I don't know who I'm preaching to on this morning, but I do want to pause for the calls and say what's going on to my man, Keith Bills in the building. Y'all give it up for my man, Keith in the building on today. President, amen, of Carolina Steel, doing great things here in the North Carolina area, specifically the Statesville and surrounding area. God bless you, brother, for everything that you in the ministry is doing for the community and for those in and around this community. We need good folk to continue to do good things. I'm just saying we do indeed. So if you're just joining, we want to say thank you for joining the Retro Philosophy Show and welcome on this morning. Okay, welcome to the Retro Philosophy Show. We ain't talking about nothing but the goodness of the Lord, and the reality is, regardless of the walk of life regardless of the walk of life that you come from, every now and again you ought to talk about the goodness of the Lord and the land of the living. Because it had not been for the Lord who was on, I don't care if you're smoking reefer right now, if it had not been for the grace of God on your life, come on now, I ain't never heard of nobody ODing on a reefer, but I'm just saying, you know, the grace of God has kept you. I mean, you could be right now shooting some kind of foreign drug in your vein, but you got to acknowledge God. He said, let everything that have breath praise ye the Lord. Saints of the Most High God, let me talk to you for a moment. Stop making people think and believe that you've got a monopoly on God because you know all these, you know, thus thous and thithers and scriptures and you go to church 3-4 times a week and you pray in such a holy way. Come on now, don't nobody got a monopoly on God. It's quiet in Mount Nebo. Don't nobody got a monopoly on God. You know, we talked about this on yesterday, and it was simply, and go back and watch it if you didn't catch yesterday's show. But we talked yesterday. Ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun. I said, ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun. Yeah. That's that look right there. Ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun. And you all, you know, you all this, that, and the other, and you on top, you know, but be very careful, you know, and that's from the pulpit to the door. You know, from the microphone to the earphone, you know, I mean, that the one speaking it and the one hearing it. No one is excluded. No one is exempt. If you don't act right, God will get you right, you know, and you be messing around and you be sitting here looking just like this. My wife would say looking like dumb schmo. That's actually Rodney Dangerfield. But anyway. So that's what it's all about, man. No one has a monopoly on God. And if you are doing better, then show someone else how to do better. Each one reach one, each one teach one. It's your boy Retro with you on today, and we just want to talk to you for a little bit. There comes a time in this thing called life, you know, from the cradle to the grave. You ought to understand that there comes a time when you've got to know, understand, see, believe, feel, accept the fact that some things you just can't do no more. Some things you should never do. In other words, we grow in life. The Bible says it this way: when I was a child, I thought as a child, I understood as a child, I spake as a child. But when I became a man, I put away childish things. How many of us, this is the question that I want to ask us today, including myself. How many of us are doing things that we should have gave up a long time ago? I'm just saying. We hold on to things that quite literally is killing us. And I know that might not be good English. It might not ain't be good English, but we holding on to things that's killing us. What? Because it looks good? What? Because of the reputation that you're trying to maintain and uphold. And come on, bruh. Come on, sis. There are some things in life that we just ought to let go of. You cannot be a player your whole life. When I was a child, I thought as a child, I spake as a child, I understood as a child. But when I became a man, I put away childish things. We showed you a clip on yesterday about perspective. I got another one that I want to share with you on tonight. We're going to do a show tonight talking about some of these same things. So make sure you're joining tonight around 8 o'clock. But I got some clips I want to share with you, some pictures and stuff I want to share with you. But anyway, we've got to understand that there comes a time where there must be a shift. Now, can I share with you? Is it okay if I share with you my pet peeve? One of my pet peeves. One of my pet peeves is when people, specifically men, say, "Well, you know, I'm keeping it real. You know, I ain't trying to go out like that. I'm keeping it real, man. I mean, you know, I'm true to the streets. I'm true to this." Man, listen. You better be careful what you true to, because what you true to might not be true to you. Come on now, where's Scotty at? He was on here yesterday and he told us, man, many of us would be willing to take a bullet, but we find out that the one we're willing to take a bullet for is the one that's pulling the trigger. Y'all missed it. I gotta hurry up and put that on a t-shirt. You're willing to take a bullet from somebody only to find out that they are the one pulling the trigger. You were so loyal to someone and something that was never loyal to you from the very beginning. And it hurts. It does, but it's life, and we've got to learn. So when you talk about I'm keeping it real, bruh, sis, really? What are you keeping it real to? And what are you keeping it real about? Let's see here. Keith said the streets are bankrupt. They don't know what real is. And I happen to agree. My name is Sheldon McIver, aka Mr. Retro, and I approve this message. Yeah, wake up, folks. Wake up. Now, I'm not talking about being wishy-washy, and I'm not talking about, you know, being insubordinate. I'm not talking about having no loyalty. We should have loyalty. We should have integrity. But our first level of loyalty and integrity should be to ourselves and to our family. And if anything comes against the well-being of your family, then it doesn't love you at all. It's too quiet up in here for folk that believe. I'm just saying. It's too quiet up in here for folk that say they believe. Okay, all right. And so we've got to realize that keeping it real sometimes equates to keeping it real stupid. Because you mean to tell me that you got an opportunity to leave the hood and go to a HBU or anything for that, man, any kind of higher education or whatever. You've got that opportunity, but you're going to blow it because you don't want your boys to think you a sellout. You don't want your folks to say, oh, he left us high and dry. The devil is a liar. I'm getting out of here, bruh. And hopefully I can make something out of myself so that I can come back for 5, 6, 7, 8, 12 of y'all. So how about support me so that I can make a way for the rest? I'm just saying. Where my girl at? Where my girl? Jackie, where you at? Where you at? Jackie, come here, Jackie. Let me see if I got this right. Boom, right there. That's my homegirl right there. Let me see. Yeah, there she go right there. That's my little cousin. Look at what it says right there. Let me hide this comment, get it out the way. DJS Beauty, the family brand. Check out our book. You can go to our website, www.jdsbeauty.com. You can pick up her book, The Art and Science of Makeup. She is a scientist, and she makes her own makeup. The product that I'm wearing in my beard today, you can't smell it, but it smells great. I'm telling you, oh my goodness. And it's got my beard feeling so nice and so soft. And I just love it when my wife just rubs her. But anyway, that's a whole nother show. But the product is trust me, it's on point. Okay. So that's my little cousin Jackie. What's my point? My point is a DJS Beauty, the family brand. Sometimes all it takes is one to make a way for the whole family. Sometimes all it takes is one, come on somebody, to make it happen for the whole crew, to make it happen for the whole neighborhood, to make it happen for the whole city. You might be the one, but you sitting here talking about I'm keeping it real and and you're maintaining an image. Nah, bruh. Get your vocabulary together. Stop cussing and all that stuff and begin to speak a little English that sounds, like you can actually articulate a thought. Because the reality is most of these folk that's out here, they ain't dumb. I'm not calling you dumb. I'm not calling you, I'm not calling you none of that. What I'm saying is there's greater in you. But you are fighting too hard to maintain an image that ain't paying you nothing, that ain't helping you. If anything, is helping you destruct. Self-destruction. You're headed for self-destruction. Where KRS-One at when you need them? Yeah, and that's what many of us are doing. We are heading for self-destruction. I provide positive concrete for my son to walk a positive path. Action based on faith, the love of God, and the promises he gives us. That part right there, sir. That part right there, Keith. Real talk. Let's give it up for Brother Keith in the building. Let me go a step further, ladies and gentlemen, saints and ain'ts, everybody, including Lottie Dolly. Let me go a step further. You've got to keep it real. I'm not talking about keeping it real to the streets, keeping it real to the hood. And we all come from these, we all come from these areas. I mean, I'm saying, but you got to keep it real to yourself first and foremost. Okay. You got to keep it real to yourself. And the reason why you must do so is because it's not all about you. Let me put this back up there. Come on now. There you go. He says, I provide positive concrete for my son to walk a positive path. You know what that equates to? Where my real daddies at? I'm not talking about my baby daddies, but I'm talking about my real fathers. Where y'all at? You understand. Y'all know where I'm going with this. You understand that as a father, as a daddy, not a baby daddy, not an organ donor. Come on now. But as a real man, okay, all right. You understand that it's no longer about you. You've got to make moves so that your children and your children's children will have something solid to walk on. I may not leave them with millions of dollars, but I'm going to leave them with vision. I'm going to leave them with purpose. I'm going to leave them with drive. I'm going to leave them with hope. Come on, somebody. And a few dollars too. But see, the reality of life is sometimes we have all this money and we take that for security. But all it takes is one bad investment and it's all gone, bro. It's all gone, bro. I'm telling you, gone. As a matter of fact, not only is it gone, but now it's gone and you owe more on top of it. Just one bad investment of bankrupt you. But I'm telling you, man, a mind that refuses to be bound is limitless, and it will continue to pay you dividends for months and for years and for decades and for generations. You got to hear me now. You got to hear me. Let's see here. Keith says, we are fathers. Okay, that part right there. We are fathers to the community because it's not just about me. I got to make moves that will benefit me, but more importantly, those who look to me, those who depend on me. Come on now. My children, my children's friends, as Keith says, my community. How dare you close the door on a young man or a young lady that's in need because your kids got everything they need? Sometimes you guys say, hey, look, son, look, daughter, I want to sit y'all down. I know this is yours, but we need to divide this a little bit. We need to take a portion from this so we can help so-and-so down the road. You got to teach them that concept. I'll never forget when my kids were young, I think it was Thanksgiving, I took them to the shelter to serve. And then on Christmas, I think it was that same year. But I know on Christmas, we took them out and we were knocking on doors, giving gifts to strangers, teaching my kids, letting my kids see it's okay to give. It's okay to give back. It's okay to be a blessing. You understand what I'm saying? And so, Keith, absolutely, we are fathers to the community. Okay, we have to be that example. And that example has to exemplify the importance and the leaving of a legacy. I mean, if it's all about me, what kind of legacy am I going to leave? My legacy has to impact and help somebody else, bless somebody else. And so legacy is not a reputation that folk will talk about. Oh, yeah, I remember so-and-so and yeah, back in the day, and he was mad. He ran the streets. That ain't a legacy, bruh. That's not a legacy. I'm telling you, it's not a legacy. The most important real estate, is this. Come on, Keith. Come on, man. Go easy on me today, man. It's early, man, and I, my comprehension is, is kind of slow because I ain't had a cup of coffee, nothing to eat, but that's deep right there. The most important real estate is the space between your ears, priceless. And here we are selling it cheap to social media, to MTV. They don't watch MTV no more, do they? To video games, and we allow people to live rent free in our minds. Nah, kick them jokers out. Eviction. Come on now. Eviction. And you've got to take back your real estate because I agree. It is the most important real estate and it is priceless. Come on now, Diana. Give it up for my girl, the seamstress in the building. Knowledge is what paves the path for the future. You better believe it. Come on. Knowledge. With all thine getting, get understanding. Get you some knowledge. You understand what I'm saying? It does. It paves the path for the future. So we thank you for pressing play, being a part of the Retro Philosophy Show. I'll call you right back, sir. I'll call you right back. I had a call coming in. My apologies. Let's see here. Giving it all away, Keith. I mean, you got lakefront property. And you giving it away for a bag of Cheetos. You giving it away for a thong. Thong. Y'all remember the thong song? Let me see. Okay, now I don't want to see a thong. But we're giving it away for nothing. For nothing. Hey, Nate, when I tell you they dropping some nuggets on me this morning, bro, you already know what it is, man. They dropping some for real nuggets on me on this morning. Y'all get it for my man Nate Sessions down there in California on the West Coast. Hey, man, Enlightened Ministries as well as Light Riders Motorcycle Ministry. Make sure you check him out. Bike night is on Tuesdays, I believe it is. Isn't that right, bro? Bike night's on Tuesday. Let me see. I think I've got it in here. Boom. I got you, bro. I got you. Bike night. Yeah. Light Riders. It's going to take place at Fat Burgers down there in California. And so that's 501 East. I can't read it from here. Let me see. Boom. Yeah. 501 East Albertoni Street, Suite B3, Carson, California. All right. So make sure you go and check that out. Music, raffle prizes, 50-50, money bucket, and the best bike trophy. All right. So make sure you guys go and check that out. Bike night every Tuesday at 7 p.m. hosted by Light Riders. My man Nate Sessions, where in the building, y'all. So make sure y'all keep that on your calendar, especially if you're down there in the California area and you want to go through it and show a little love and support. When you get there, tell them, yo, Retro told me to come check y'all out. Yeah, and maybe they might give you a French fry. I ain't gonna say they're gonna give you a whole meal, but they might give you a French fry on your boy, okay? And if not, just let me know and I'll cash app you the money for it. Come on now, it's all good. It's all good. So, Pastor Nate, we appreciate you for pressing play and being a part of the Retro Philosophy Show. Let's see here. Let's see. So Keith says 2 things that can never be taken. All right. Education, number 1, and religion. It's free for the receiving, and folks still choose to leave it on the shelf. The Bible says wisdom crieth in the chief concord places. You understand what I'm saying? And I'm reading something that's coming through. Y'all got to forgive me. And they leave it on the shelf. Wisdom is crying in the chief concourse places, but we disregard it. And you know, and one of the reasons is because we're living in a time now. Okay, so Nate said, tell him that Retro sent you, and you're gonna get not a free French fry, but a free fat burger. Come on, somebody. Now, if you go and they give you a free fat burger, you got to at least text me a piece of the burger. I need at least my piece, you know, because man, I enjoyed myself so much when I was down there in California. I didn't even get to stop in Fat Burger, man. I rolled by and I said, yo, we're going to go there tomorrow. And I just got so sidetracked enjoying the scenery and enjoying the fellowship with United in Him and with my man Nate and stuff like that. I didn't even get back to Fat Burger. So when I go down there next year, you already know that's going to be maybe my 3rd stop. It's going to be like Fat Burger's going to be like my 3rd stop. I got to get me a fat burger. As a matter of fact, we was hanging out with Manny that day, went down there and we was mural hunting. Y'all already know what it is, right? Your boy loves to get some murals. I'm on my way to Chicago this weekend. So if you are from the Chicago area or you've been to Chicago and you know of some great murals, please let me know. Murals, aka painted walls. Yeah, okay. Let me know, man. Hit me up. I'm getting ready to start a mural page because I just want to collect every mural that I can find. You know what I mean? And so if you know of any great murals in the Chicago area, hit your boy up. Let me know so I can check them out while I'm up that way or over that way. So yeah, that part right there. Let's see here. Nate, Keith says good morning to you. He says good morning to you. Good morning to you. Yes, sir. So Keith, maybe we can make this happen, man. We get together, you know, your ministry and Kingdom Alignment and Carolina Steel. Maybe we might make that West Coast journey one of these days, man. I'm saying there's a whole lot to see from here to there. And so maybe we can get together and pound some pavement. 2 ministries coming down the highway, you know, just come on, the Sons of Thunder, just shaking it up from North Carolina to California. You know what it is, man. Stopping in the states along the way, ministering and blessing and praying for folk and that part right there. That part right there. Any other ministries want to get together for a great big ministry ride? This is what it's all about, folks. I'm telling you, this is what it's all about. You know what I'm saying? It's what it's all about. Matter of fact, Keith, I need your logo to add to the Retro Philosophy Show so I can put you up here with all the rest of these great motorcycle ministries and stuff like that, okay? So make sure you get that over to me ASAP, as quickly as you can, so we can add you to the number, all right? Make you a partner of the Retro Philosophy Show, because what you're doing, I support. What you're doing, I promote. What you're doing, I undergird. What you're doing, I cover in prayer. You understand what I'm saying? So that part right there, ladies and gentlemen. You see, we've got to be, my man said, we are fathers to the community. We are examples to the community. And that community is far and broad, okay? And we have to first and foremost exemplify unity. You know, we always talking about God and El Elyon and Jehovah, you know, but yet still we can't come together down here to support each other. Today might be Keith's day to shine. Well, I'm going to light my match under his fire, make it a little bit brighter. Tomorrow might be Nate's day to shine. Guess what? I'm going to bring my matches over to that party, you know what I'm saying, and light that flame. Yes, sir. Because my day coming soon. Bishop Lewis says this, man, and I love it. You know, Smooth Cat, you know, he's my apostle. But he said this. He said, God may not pay on Friday, but he always pays on payday. Come on, somebody. You got to, that's tough right there. And so today is your payday. I shouldn't hate. I shouldn't be mad. My payday's coming after a while. That's the old saying. Payday's coming after a while. Payday's coming after a while. I don't know if that's a real song or not, but it sounds like one, right? Hey, payday's coming after a while. Put your time in. Payday's coming after a while. Yeah, that part. So we've got to exemplify unity. We've got to exemplify the supporting of one another. And we can't always do it in just a post. But sometimes we have to literally do it in action. Keith and I, we've rode side by side. You know, Carolina Steel, Kingdom Alignment Motorcycle Ministry. We've been to events together in support of one another. Come on now. And if you're another ministry out there, specifically, not just motorcycle ministries, but ministry period. Yo, holla at your boy. We'd love to. Yeah, I felt it too, man, because it's real. You already know what it is. So we're going to get together and we're going to continue to make it happen. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for my sister. Yes, indeed. Sister Tanisha McKeever Schofield. Also known as the CEO of Creations by TYS. All right. Yeah, we're going to be getting by there. Excuse me. From this day from today to the end of the weekend, she is no longer Tanisha Schofield. She is no longer just CEO of Creations by TYS, but she is also Patches. Come on now, Patches. Yeah. She and her husband, they're coming along with us, Kingdom Alignment Motorcycle Ministry, on this weekend ride. We are on our way to tackle the Triple Nickel up there in Ohio. Yeah, we're gonna leave here Friday morning, heading for the Triple Nickel. We're gonna ride it out. Come on now, Patches is in the building, y'all. She's in the building. You already know what it is. And then we're gonna leave the Triple Nickel headed to Chicago. And so we got a weekend of events planned, and so yeah, we're breaking her in real easy. You know, they gonna be in the slingshot, but we're gonna get them on some twos real soon. You know what I mean? And so my opinion, motorcycle ministry, because we love motorcycling, and we love the Lord, and we love to take advantage of opportunities to minister. Sometimes in that process, is acclimating people to this motorcycle, to this motorcycling world. Okay, and pointing out the fact that it can be not only relaxing and rewarding, but it can be beneficial in so many others' lives. Okay. And so we are not the kind of group that only associates with other motorcyclers, but we love to associate with people, period. Oftentimes, where's it out here? Let me see something real quick. Boom. I got to get ready to get out of here, y'all. I didn't even finish my thought that we started on today, but it's all good. All right, where you at? Let me see here. Let me go back here. Let me go here. I'm trying to set this up here real quick. Let's see. Okay, there you go. Boom. Oftentimes you'll see me say this. All right, collecting miles and smiles. And so as a motorcycle ministry, okay, we get out here on this pavement and we beat it. We pound the pavement. We get here and we get there. But it's strategic. Okay, every mile is an opportunity. So we're collecting miles and smiles. And I can't tell you the amount of times we have come in contact with individuals while we are on our journeys. And we are able to enlighten them. We are able to bless them, pray for them, encourage them, minister to them. All right. And so collecting miles and smiles and opening people up to the possibility of this whole thing called motorcycling for Jesus. All right. So quick little spill there. Okay. So let's see. Let's get back to our comments. So y'all already see Patches in the building. Keith said, "Good morning, Patches." Yeah. For y'all that followed us when my wife Specs and I took our cross country journey, we did the I-10 end to end. Great experience. And of course, you know, part of that social experiment, each one teach one, you are to document your journey, which you already know I ain't got no problem doing because, you know, that's what we do. Well, there were some pictures that I posted that ended up having an extra person that didn't start the journey with us. And she had inserted herself in our journey. And I said, look at this, you know, only Tanisha Schofield. I mean, only her. So she affectionately got the name patches, because in one of the polls she said she want her patch. You know, she done went and found her a vest and said she want her patch. So we just went on and gave it to her. And so even in name, Patches is in the building, y'all. Oh gosh. So good morning to everybody, including Lottie Dottie. Let me see. Yeah, I got to get ready to make my way on up out of here. But we've got to be very careful how we talk about we're keeping it real, because the person that I was yesteryear might not be the person that God is calling me to be. And at some point, I've got to embrace the shift and get rid of the rest. I'll just leave it. Just, I've got to, and somebody put in the comment section, embrace the shift. Yeah. I want to pronounce it slowly and clearly. Embrace the shift. Okay, that part. Embrace it, okay? Because it's okay. It's okay. As we grow, things change. No, for real, it does. As we grow, things change, folks. It's your boy Retro with you on today with a little retro philosophy. We want to thank you for joining the Retro Philosophy Show on today. We also want to remind you that if you have not already, please scurry, get on over to YouTube, like and subscribe, okay? And you can also hit that share button. Suppose you come across a video that we have uploaded and you thought it was good, then go ahead and share that with someone else that may enjoy it as well, okay? It would help us in several ways, so we would like for you to do so. And tonight, ladies and gentlemen, you still have time. You still have time to hit that up right there. That is the our Cash App, $Retro Philosophy, and send us $1, one $, okay? One measly dollar, one bill, 4 quarters, 20 nickels, 100 pennies, 10 dimes. Just Cash App that to us, and you will be entered into the drawing to win the Retro Philosophy Show, okay? Let me put that on the screen so you can see what you're going to be winning. We've already had some people to to send theirs in, and you could be the next winner, all right, to win this shirt here. It is the Retro Philosophy Show edition of #Press Play. Okay, #Press Play. $1 is all it takes, and you could be the winner. We're gonna do the giveaway on tonight's show, so make sure you tune in tonight around 8 o'clock. We'll go live. I said around 8 o'clock. Okay, sometimes I'll be on CP time. Don't judge me. I'm the Lord's still working on me. Okay, so somewhere thereabouts, the 8 o'clock hour, we'll be going live to give away the T-shirt for the week. Now, next week, we will do another giveaway, and it probably won't be for a T-shirt. It may be for the hat. I don't know if you saw the show yesterday. I had the red Retro Philosophy hat. We have a few of those that we want to bless you with as well. So if you want to get in on that, same deal. Okay. Now, when you send in your Cash App, $1, in the comment section, just put your T-shirt giveaway and put your size, or if you just put your size, we'll already know what it is. So do that for me, and then make sure you tune in tonight to find out if you won. Okay, we will be announcing the winner on tonight. What I'm trying to do is they have this duck race thing that you can do online, so that way everyone can see. So if you sent in your $1, now if you send in $5 or $10, then you get 10 spaces or places in the race. Okay, so if you want to up your chances to win it, then go ahead and Cash App $5, $6, $10, $20, whatever you want to do, and it'll put you that many spaces in the race, upping your chances to win. Okay, so keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. All right, I do have to get ready to make my way out of here. So we do want to say thank you for being a part of the Retro Philosophy Show on today. Thank you for pressing play. Somebody say #Press Play. You guys are great, man. I appreciate the nuggets that you guys shared with on today. It was indeed a blessing to me. But join us on tonight. We got some more conversation. Some of it will entail some of the things we touched on this morning. But we're going to go a little deeper. Tell your neighbor we're going to go a little deeper. Yeah, we're going to go a little deeper. Okay. Let's see here. All right, ladies and gentlemen, with that said and done, man, I'm going to go ahead and make my way out of here. Let me see here. Make sure I hit up everything I need to hit up. Bada boom, bada bang. Let's see that. Yep. Email address, just in case you want to send us over some questions or comments. You can do so by reaching us at retrophilosophy.75@gmail.com. victorypoint.com. All right, you can hit us there. And also the telephone number that's scrolling at the top of your screen. That telephone number is available 24/7. Now, I didn't say I was going to answer it 24/7, but it is available 24/7. So if you call 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, guess what? Yep, you're going to voicemail. But we will get the message and we will return your call, and we will do our best to answer whatever question you have and address whatever concern you may have. Okay, you may have a topic or a discussion that you would like us to address, then you can reach out to us and let us know, and we'll do so. I am currently in the process of working on a show that I want to bring to you, and I'm trying to make this one a collab. So just sit tight, and we'll reveal that to you as soon as we can. Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, once again, without any further ado, please remember to embrace the shift, as Sister Schoolfield has reminded us. Okay, embrace it. It's nothing wrong. It's okay. It's for your good, not only for your good, but for your children and your children's children, and for potentially your whole family, community, city, state. You know, this thing you don't know how big this thing is. That's why you've got to embrace the shift. All right. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna get out of here. If I have any aspiring artists that are watching, or beat makers, get at your boy, man. I need some beats, and I need to where's my thing at? And I also need a few beats for my intro, because when you play music, you get hit with them copyright stuff, and that, it messes up the algorithm and this, that, and the other. And so sometimes you might not even get the notification that I've gone live because they're holding it back because of stuff like that. So if you know anybody that's, does any kind of studio work and, put together a nice little jazzy beat for your boy, share my email address with them. Let them know we need their expertise, if you will. All right. And on that note, ladies and gentlemen, it was fun, but I got to run. You know what I mean? We thank you for pressing play. We'll catch you guys tonight. We'll start all over again. I do want to give some love to some of our other sponsors. Brandon, what's going on, fella? My man, 50 grand. How you doing, man? Yes, sir. All right. I know, man. I know you got contacts, man. So you got the celly. So hit me up. Or maybe just, pass it off to them, let them hit me up or whatever, or send me their contact, so we can get this thing on and popping, man, and take it to that next level. Because here on the Retro Philosophy Show, man, that's what we are endeavoring to do. If you go ahead and hit that Cash App and you win your t-shirt, great. But that dollar that you send, man, I'm telling you, it helps us take this platform to another level. We still got some equipment we need to get in. And guess what? We're going to get that stuff regardless. Because it's an investment, and sometimes you got to invest in you. You got to invest in what you're doing. If you believe in it, you can't be afraid to invest in it. So let's put it this way. I'm giving you an opportunity to invest along with me in the Retro Philosophy Show. And on top of it, you get a nice t-shirt to wear, signifying that you have invested in the Retro Philosophy Show. That part right there. But the Lord gonna bless. It's gonna happen. Okay. So yeah, that's good. Brandon said, I've been good. All right, man. So yeah, definitely hit them up. Hit me up. Just put it together for me if you would. And I know you got some skills too, man. What's up with that? I'm saying, look here. If I got to come down to Florida, man, I'm coming. As a matter of fact, I am. So I'm gonna reach out to you, let you know when we're coming. We're trying to get down there and get in some of that Florida water before the cold, come on in here. So we'll be down that way soon. I will give you a call, Brent. I'll definitely give you a holler. All right, folks. Let me go. I got to return a couple calls and as I make my way down. Oh yeah, I'm see, y'all done made me late, man. I'm late now. Ladies and gentlemen, saints and ain'ts, everybody, including Lottie Dottie, we'd like to say good evening. Actually, good morning, right? Good morning to my man, 50 grand, Pastor Kelvin Jones, Dr. Kelvin Jones, and his lovely wife, Sheena Jones, pastor and first lady of Hope Hill Cathedral in Montgomery, Alabama. So make sure you check them out on Facebook Live. Also, you can find them on YouTube. Go join them for worship Tuesdays at 7 p.m. and Sundays at 4:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. Dr. Kelvin Jones and his beautiful wife, Rashina Jones, Hope Hill Cathedral. Check them out. Also, if you're in the Springfield area, ladies and gentlemen, you have the opportunity to go and partner with Victory Point. They have their services Sundays at 3 p.m. and Wednesdays at 7 p.m. So make sure you check them out here on Facebook, here on YouTube Live. And you can also go to their website, www.victorypointma.com. Victory Point. Check them out, folks. God is moving in a mighty way, and he's doing great things. Go and find your point of victory at Victory Point. And for those of you in the Mooresville area, check us out. Upper Praise Ministries. We're located at 442 Westmore Avenue, and our service starts at 11 a.m. every Sunday. And join us for worship and praise as we take our praise to another level and our worship to a new dimension. Where? At Upper Praise Ministries. God is moving in a mighty way. All right, folks. I also like to say what's up to my man up there in Philly. Amen. Let's see here. My man, Pastor Ruiz, pastor of Philly Harvest Church. They are concluding, I believe, their Jesus Week. So if you're up there in the Philadelphia area, make sure you look them up. Philly Harvest Church. We'll talk to you guys next time. God bless you and heaven smile on you.
Shout out to Retro Philosophy Show. This is your boy Sammy Medacia. So follow him. You don't know. Boom. Boom. Cool.
So you're a philosopher? Yes.
Good evening, good morning, good night, good day. It's your boy Retro. Thank you for pressing play.
Come on, somebody lift up a shout to the Lord.
So you're a philosopher? Yes. I think very deeply.
Mm.